Hey guys, welcome. Welcome there guys. Good night. Good night people. So now see nobody. I wait 2 minutes. So good night guys. Welcome. So Dana tell the two of them, Rose and Chris, say when they are cussing, they must not call her name. That she will this she will where will it go? She will where will it go people? She know we want associate ourselves with them. You say if they ain't tell them if can bypass and them are business people and them are going so he says 2025 and tell them finish and he still goes up for that office. Right your partner and you are them a friend and you not listen. Me that left them backside. So if you can't tell maybe you can tell other people fit up and them listen. So why you can't tell them the two they fit up and them listen? But I think them business, they must know. 6 morning. They must know what them a do. They must know. They are grown ass people. And if Dana associate herself from them, they might feel bad, no? They might feel bad, guys. They might feel bad. For business, if they don't feel bad. Then for year. Two of them are business people and they come like them are no business people. Come like them are no business people. Come like them are no business people. Them are do their own bangaranga. And they no business. That I can't say. If then I can't tell them say she can this herself from her. Then I feel your business. Hmm? Guys are Triano. Triano. You know, same time. Now if you be friend with Uno. Rose are that fret no? Chris are that fret. Two of them are that fret. Everything. Two of them would be fretting. Hey, what just happened? So none of them now go. None of them now. None of them now go want to no have Dana in a for them car now. The other bricks. But I know that cause the pan yourself. I know that cause the pan yourself. 500 over here. Maybe going to like, share, and subscribe. Make you know you. Make you know. As much as we like that has nothing to do with me. But don't refer to me name, don't draw me now. But that's how it is. I love everybody. I mean, I pick my side and nothing. I'm not lucky. I don't want to customer and phone business. I don't want stuck in that 2024 mentality state. Guys, a 5 on. Then I say, if you don't want stuck in a 2024 mentality, I phone no business. But I didn't tell them. For them business, if they want stuck in a 2025 business. Good night, okay, what happened to the side of your head? Every day you come and ask me that glee. Every day you come and ask me the same thing. Me tired of it. No, sir. You can't just see things and ask me nothing so many time and just thumbs up your life. Every day you come and ask me. Eh? Me I talk about different things, you ask me what wrong with this side. That's not important. Already that me know. You know if you ask me, I talk about life, no focus on one in my face. That's not important. That's not going to help you. If me come out me want money for do surgery, you not give me. So oh it different, it a go help you. You tell me. Me not focus on what the pan, me a focus on life. Thumbs up your life, me not focus on what you pan my face. If me come out and say me want money, you not give me. All that important. Tell me. That makes sense. Time and place, everything. If me a delete things, so me not fi delete. That not important. Because say certain things we don't see are least important. That not important. If me a beg no money for removing, no, give me. Well, not ask me say. Guys, you know give me a little thumbs up, yeah? 28. I'm in 2025 and I'm happy. You understand? I don't want to tell you no. When I have the pass, I want to pass, don't get me involved. Alright? Don't call my name, I don't visit with you. Don't visit with you. No. No notice it today. I talk to all of them in the past. No notice it today. If me come and ask you for beg you have money for contribute for cut you off for so tonight, yeah, nobody ask me. Just thumbs up and nobody ask me. I'll read. You know alone. When you have on a platform and you can run it. Don't call me here. Don't mix me. When you cuss on one another. As much as me like that has nothing to do with me. But don't refer to me name. Don't draw me in on the mix up. And it's about to see a different side of me. I don't lie. Then I say, no, I go see a different side. 6 on guys. Me I begin 6 to thumbs up. No most can't tap you know. Come out for part 2. 9 on guys. Me I begin 9. This come out for part 2. The Rose are mix up. Because Rose go over boy them yard. Go. You know when he might ask them say. As me never like Rose for a long time. So me not in a too penetrate her. So me never like none of them. So two of them is not my cup of tea. Guys, that 8 guys. 8 we are about going to 8 thumbs up.
Alright, so we just that tell you. I love everybody, I have mutual respect, I love everybody. But when I'm having no cuss with one another, when you don't match me in the night, don't insert me, or say nothing. I'm on a different journey and I speak to each and everyone I know. I say this is a new year, new time, when I love certain things. I want to make me know say, oh, I phone up page. I want to feel for doing no one. I want to have no feelings. All I want to, but don't have no cuss with one another. Take the name out there. Because if me are the boss for the Blanca shop, and uno have a platform, and uno say me associate with uno, and me uno say uno am a friend, and uno carry on so far phone, uno only appeared me as a nasty person.
Hi,
And I
Patricia.
am not in no bag with nobody. Never was, never will be. So if you have grown as adults, I mean I talk in general, I mean I pick out nobody now. If you have grown as adult big people and at 2025 and the mentality will come over in a 2025 with a better cut ties with everybody
Everybody.
because it's me, I go down the road and I look back and you can't see.
No, here, lady, not looking back. Nine on over here, guys. Then I say, nah, look back. So why? Um, Gleed or whatever your name, you think you deserve me, always deserve a thumbs up. You think, say, if you not give me one thumbs up, me I go dead? Glee? You think, say, if you not give me one thumbs up over here, so, me I go dead? Because you mix up. No come over here, you know, if you come over here, no? You know, if you come back over here. Oh, like every time you come, you know, say good night or whatever. You just mix up. You have to come with sitting. You have to chig off. And one time you do it, you love mix up and you love come over here. I don't know what I mean. Dismiss you.
And love certain things and move on social media. You don't live in there. You know, just go there to do business. And you can act respectable as man, woman, child, young girl, and come on phone and have on a program and make people look up to you.
I realize about.
Remember, if me, sharp can come from the sea back down and say,
In Patricia, what you say? But certain time, you'd see like how Patricia will come and Patricia say, hi, Patricia, she will laugh. Patricia always over here, so my time. Other people over here, you know, so they now come and ask me what, then just depend in live. They just depend in live and just doing no business. Just that they know me I go get. They go trigger off them so they no come go ask me nothing. Certain time you just come and listen when me I play. No bother look if me head raggy, if me head mad. No look upon that. Alive we are focused on. No focus on what they on my skin or whatever. That is not the main concern right here so. And the main concern, you know, say so my time in their life I see people and I no ask them what to do with them. I see them someone to no come here so and see sit now no ask me nothing. If me want come and tell you no fine, but do not ask me nothing tonight here. I no time. Come on, you just fast. Me talk about it million times, you know, ask me tired. You know when you're tired, me tired. I see me tell my friends say, me tired. No want nobody ask me nothing. Just see and not ask me nothing. As some man should go. Now ask me nothing.
down there no nice. Shop things that eat. And me come and say, look here, at 2025, make we go on a different journey. You know, look good. We don't stop it.
Guys, you know, give me a little thumbs up, yeah. 10 on over here, guys. 10 on. Me I be going to 10 little thumbs up. 4 more thumbs up, guys. Come. If you don't feel so, me deserve it. Me know say, me deserve it. As Glee say, me not deserve it. Live on there, guys. If you don't say me deserve it, no give me a little thumbs up, guys. Give me a little thumbs up.
2025. This year one yeah, this, that one, and then the one I was going to associate with Dana. When you look at it as a big people, how that look? I bet you want to cut ties with me, then I want to do nothing and not call me name. So me I tell you no.
Alright, me then cut ties like that. Since they not here, they must feel. Misha. They not here, so they must feel. If you get up and you tell them say fi tap and they not tap, you know allow them alone then. You think me that go back and forth and I tell them, and them are big people. Two of them are married couple. Married couple. One a gay.
With no apology. I don't want anybody that on social media. You know, them post us and I refer to me.
Thank you guys. Come, let's go.
Weekend. I want to enjoy myself.
Enjoy your birthday weekend, yeah, Dana Marie go. Wish me could have go for a birthday vacation too. If somebody can send me on a birthday.
And I'm not in no
My birthday November, people.
I love all I want and I give you no respect. I want to give me back on the respect. And I cannot tell you what to do on the page and what to say or who to argue with. But when I go argue,
True. And I can't tell no who to argue with and what. No big woman. Chris need to stop or Rose need to stop. Rose need to just love certain things alone. Talk about what get so alright. Get some topic. No see when Rosa that come like Michelle. Rosa that come like Michelle. Michelle always, you know, see Michelle kinda Michelle not too inay. Michelle not too inay sitting again. And once a while you see Michelle come out and talk. If you but Michelle not so guys are 16 and over here. 16 and over here. Me are begging you 16 thumbs up, please and thank you very, very much. Michelle no really in it. If Michelle feel like if he come out and say something, he might say, but if Michelle not say nothing, Michelle not going to say anything. That me see, that me get to understand from Michelle.
sir, my name like I'm not going to sit and take that.
Sure.
I'm just telling you lots. If you don't want me begs you do now, and if me begs you do now, I'm not because I don't want good people. Come with begs with people and not talk to them because that's how we say we cut
Guys,
ties.
I'm 16 and know. Me are begging you to like, share and thumbs up, please.
Respectful, it don't look good, and I don't want to be. I wish.
Every that.
Let me hear what you must say.
We don't support them thing there. People. See, more while and thing, you know, get certain views and thing, you have to change your thing, you know. Yeah, man, you have to change the thing and go different. That's how you get the attention. So if Rose Kitchen and vlog, this time to change for your thing, because she want to see it out there some more. Nothing wrong with that. She have to change your fear thing. But when Chris now come out and I tell the woman that she not
Hold on, me interrupt. You know why? GT I say because I think you know what, if Chris maybe tell him say if you not losing sitting so he kinda feel a way now. So he might pick up for he might pick up he might pick up for Rose bag. He kinda feel a way now. So he might pick up for Rose bag. I told Chris then tell him say enough he losing content. So he might pick up for Rose bag too. But right is right. Two of them wrong. Two of them wrong. Then hear Dana tell them over again. Tappy foolish. You know business people. They not here, Chris not here, Rose not here. So what you need to do? Left them alone. Make them stay. Make them stay in for them corners and you stay in for your corners, Dana. That they not listen. You not hear Miss Lota, Miss Lota message me. Just see Miss Lota and say she not wanna lane. Who again Dana always share dimes. Dimes in a free and we own names. Diamond now get caught out with now. You see from dimes ain't come out And of course, Leisha, you know, see them come back and forth again with none of them just done with it. You know, see Miss Lawton come and they and then I say I'm going if they in trouble Miss Lawton will come out and he will curse and then that is it. He now with Chris. I mean it's like second time Rosa and Chris come out with their little sauce mix up. It's like second time and in a year. It's like second time then come out with and you're not listening. So if they not listen, they must feel if somebody you.
You see me? Because enough people are trying to make it on social media, you know. Enough people are trying to make it on social media. Some of them are do the wrong thing. Some of them now do the right thing they're supposed to do. You see me? But that does not give anybody the authority to come and go them out, come chat to the people anyway, man. And that's how it go. Eh? I see me with that decide say, yo, you know, so me is a exercise person. I do exercise. I do my exercise with them. I mean, not much views. But I jump in and mix up now. And I'm on this side say, yo, for take me on. Yo, I want that brother here, man. Him change time to them GT buzz. See there? Him run gonna mix up until you know fit him. Sometime
Chuck Norris doesn't need 3 hammers to attack your village. His stare is enough.
fit you. Sometimes it's not what fit you. Go so. See me I say something if you just go along with the flow, yo. See if Rose Kitchen and Vlog decides that yo, you know, so me I got go that way and thing now. She free for do what she want for do, man. I know we control social media. Eh? Social media is a free place, so you must free for do what you want for do. Nobody shouldn't have no map stick over here and say, yo, you need to do this. See me I say we're free for do what we want for do. We're free. So if me walk out and mix from one and traveling, we're free for do what we want for. Nobody can stop me. What the fuck are the matter me and Chris talk some way about the woman? I say, no man. You must say she nobody not talk about her. She good enough. She need to load people business.
Then he not enough.
Him talk.
Then she not enough. And you alone go pick up fishy and say she not enough. You alone.
About she and Dana relationship and the Canada thing and a whole lot of different thing, guys. I mean, I say, yeah, what that relevant for? Oh, that relevant. Eh? Oh, that relevant.
She too enough.
Right
Everybody can
now.
see.
That should not be talked about. You see me?
Talk about anything you
That should
want to
not
talk
be
about.
talk about people. Make people do what they want to do. People free for do what they want to do. Because if me, say somebody, I do something, I'm going to see them get involved and mix up on thing. Me not tell them, say, yo,
I'm okay.
oh, you didn't mix up on thing. It's like me trying to control them. No. Make people do what they want to do. Your Majesty, that's how the thing go. Why you never step to Ashanti 360? Why when Ashanti 360 I rub your hot mouth, why you not go for him directly and thing? Eh? Why you not clap back on him a while until him clap back on you? Why you choose to tackle Rose Kitchen and Vlog? I look simple nice say like that. I don't know she have nobody when in a mixed up, yo. And she chat on a certain thing which it must go so. She free for do what she want to do. See me? And if she want to talk about CMR in a good way and bad way, I fear her out. I fear her content. Me yesterday man on a content. How can I disrespect that? I same thing that's about me too. Say GT was not a content. Me not there for judge nobody. We just know myself say yo, we can't control people for do what they want to do. People them own big man and big woman. We can't tell Dana what to do. If Dana wants to fear, if Dana wants to mix up and things, Dana free to do what she want to do. If reason with she no want this time get that mix up or come out and mix up and things, she free to do what she want to do. Nobody supposed to have no rope on a chain and a drag and say, yo, come on, this they must do. Eh? All them have the weapon over here and say, yo, you have to do this. No, we're free for do what we want to do. I God alone control destiny, not mankind. Somebody think it right for somebody. I try to tell somebody. I try to disrespect somebody and make them feel away, yo. Now look at where, yo. I never expected this. You see me? But this one, this is social media, guys. Anything at all can happen. You see me? This is social media, guys. Anything at all can happen. I saw me now. Things that are way right about now. The thing that are way right about now. And it not look good. But you are going now. They're going to leave it up to the two of them. So if the two of them want to take on each other and go and chase each other, we know say Chris started first. You see me? And for your man and thing, you shouldn't bother introduce even that brother. Low Rose Kitchen and Brother alone. You see me? Make she do her thing. If she love the mix up, and she want to involve that and thing, love her. If you know in a mix up, Chris, stay that way there. You can't tell nobody what to do. Because me personally, I can't tell you what to do. See me? And not because in your kitchen and I bake a cake them, I have a content that for you feel that somebody can't do content like you. You see me? I say we don't discredit people around here because I have an idea. Everybody can be something in life. You see me? And enough of we chat bad about people and then want to we. If you know where I go, if you know where I come from, if you know where I go. See me? Nobody's not big enough on nobody from social media. You might get more views than me, but I have an idea. Me know in my heart where me I come from. You see me I say, but when you know decide to try to discredit me and talk about me and thing, you try to bring me down, you try to tarnish my thing, and me like that. See me? But people, they'll leave it here so. So more than leave it.
Yeah.
We're going to try to leave it there.
This week in Jamaica now, mayhem in Spanish Town. Leader of the One Order gang killed in a police confrontation. Who chopped JLP Mayor Michael Belnavis? Climate change or neglectful government? Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness and opposition leader Golding clashed over poor road conditions. And the US pardons Jamaica's first national hero Marcus Garvey, but his son says the fight isn't over. I'm Jovan Johnson, and this is Jamaica Now. Tension remains high in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, following the killing of alleged gang leader Othniel Thickman Laban in St. Andrew. Mr. Laban was shot dead in an alleged confrontation with the police in the 6 Miles area near Dehaney Park. He was the reputed leader of the One Order gang, one of the two major criminal gangs that operate in the country's old capital. The incident has led to unrest with taxi operators scarce and businesses and schools closing early. Police vehicles were also vandalized. Early Thursday morning, a Quartz furniture and appliance store was set ablaze in Spanish Town. Firefighters also reported damage to several appliances, including several stoves, washing machines, refrigerators, and other items. Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, who heads the St. Catherine North Police Division, says the police are working to restore order.
Guys, may I begin to look a thumbs up, guys. Live on, no, guys. May I begin 11 thumbs up, guys. Come, let's go. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
In the area. The outbreak of violence followed upheaval in the Taws Meadows area of Spanish Town early on Wednesday over a confrontation between the residents and the police. A curfew has been imposed in the Spanish Town area, while the police high command has raised the threat level against members to extreme. The violence took place in the St. Catherine Central constituency, which is represented in Parliament by the Jamaica Labour Party's Olivia Babsy-Grange. Ms. Grange has urged calm. And the government on Wednesday declared states of public emergency in 4 police divisions: St. Andrew South, St. Andrew Central, Kingston Western, and St. Catherine South. The Office of the Prime Minister said the measure, which gives increased powers of search and arrest to the security forces, follows what it calls a significant increase in violent criminal activities within the areas. Tesha Miller, the alleged leader of the Klansman gang, which operates out of Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and 15 other inmates are suing the government over conditions at Mount Street Adult Correctional Center, Jamaica's main prison. The lawsuit filed on December 4, 2024, alleges breaches of their constitutional rights, including a 2-year visitation ban and inadequate access to legal representation. The inmates claim their rights to equality and family communication were infringed when the prison imposed a no-visit day rule in November without notice. They are also challenging the poor physical conditions at the centuries-old prison and seek damages for violations of their dignity. The lawsuit is against the superintendent of the prison and the Minister of National Security. The ministry says it has been served. Towell Street Prison is plagued by overcrowding and deterioration and has long been criticized, with calls for a modern facility remaining unanswered. Mr. Miller is appealing a murder conviction while facing anti-gang charges linked to crimes allegedly committed between 2017 and 2022. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness and opposition leader Mark Golding clashed in Parliament on Tuesday over the poor state of Jamaica's roads. Mr. Holness has linked the poor conditions of the roads to poor maintenance and climate change. However, Mr. Golding hit back, saying the administration was shirking responsibility after being in power for close to 9 years.
Our situation is compounded by 30 years of neglect and underinvestment in our infrastructure, including our roads. And if you were to look at when this neglect was most intense, when was this neglect of our roads most intense? I don't need to answer that question. I think every Jamaican knows that when that side is in power, when that side is running the economy, there is no revenues to maintain roads. So the destruction of the road, Mr. Speaker, is very well the PNP fault. If they were maintaining the roads from all of those years coming, we wouldn't be in this position.
Climate change. To blame the appalling state of the road network in Jamaica today on climate change is just totally disingenuous. The reality is that there has been an absence of any proper road maintenance policy for years. And you have been in office for 9 years, so you have superintended 9 years neglect of the maintenance of Jamaica's road network, for which the people are holding you accountable now.
Mystery surrounds the circumstances of an attack on St. Anne's Bay Mayor Michael Belnavis, who was chopped multiple times on Monday night. The incident reportedly occurred around 11 p.m. at a building he owns between Boscobel and Rockabessa in St. Mary. Despite no formal police report initially being made, senior detectives from Area 2 headquarters are investigating. Mr. Belnavis, who reportedly sustained non-life-threatening injuries, drove himself to the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital where he was treated. On Tuesday night, however, he was readmitted. He was released on Thursday. The ruling Jamaica Labour Party, of which Mr. Belnavis is a member, issued a statement confirming that he was readmitted to the hospital for observation on Tuesday afternoon after experiencing discomfort. The JLP says the mayor was attacked by an unidentified individual at his residence on Monday and sustained injuries that are not life-threatening. The opposition People's National Party has called for a thorough investigation of the matter. A man suspected of being involved in the incident was reportedly admitted at hospital with gunshot wounds. The police said Wednesday a statement would be issued, but one has not been forthcoming. The Jamaican government has welcomed the United States' posthumous pardon of Marcus Garvey, calling it a key step in addressing a historical injustice. Former President Joe Biden granted the pardon on January 19, his penultimate day in office. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness described the decision as a first step toward the total exoneration of Marcus Garvey, Jamaica's first national hero. He said the decision restores Mr. Garvey's dignity as a champion of freedom, empowerment, and equality. Opposition leader Mark Golding said the pardon corrects what he called a grave historical miscarriage of justice, arguing that Mr. Garvey's conviction was part of an effort to dismantle his Pan-Africanist movement. The ruling Jamaica Labour Party has criticized Mr. Golding for saying Garvey was exonerated.
It is clear that the PNP president does not understand the fight to clear Marcus Garvey's name
It seems he's somehow detached from our history. His misleading statement indicates that he does not understand that a pardon is not an exoneration, but references the act of forgiving for commission of an offense. Exoneration includes a full declaration of innocence while acknowledging unjust prosecution.
Meanwhile, Mr. Garvey's son, Dr. Julius Garvey, said the family remains committed to achieving full exoneration, noting that this is an important step, but the struggle to clear his name continues. The pardon follows years of advocacy from successive Jamaican political administrations and United States lawmakers. Mr. Garvey was convicted in June 1923 for mail fraud, a case long criticized for its racial and political overtones. Meanwhile, Jamaican immigration advocates in the U.S. have dismissed President Donald Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship as legally ineffective and a ploy to energize his base. Mr. Trump was sworn in for a second non-consecutive term on Monday. Attorney Winston Tucker emphasized that birthright citizenship is enshrined in the 14th Amendment and cannot be undone by executive action. He said it would require a constitutional amendment, which he says is unlikely. Erwin Clare of Caribbean Immigration Services called the move red meat for Mr. Trump supporters, but legally futile. Congresswoman Yvette Clarke of Jamaican descent labeled the order a shameless abuse of power, vowing they will not yield. A U.S. judge has since ordered a temporary ban on the implementation of the order. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. Follow us on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram at Jamaica Gleaner, and on Facebook at Gleaner Jamaica. Like this video on our YouTube page, turn on your notification, and subscribe today.
Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hold on. Oh, so we have to go on a very quick.
Do whatever the crunch you want with KFC's popcorn chicken.
Hold on, guys. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, that battery is dying.
Spanish Town is going to be locked zone. I'm sorry, I'm not type this with no water in my mouth. No.
Now, people, everybody see what going on Spanish Town from Othni Loban was killed. And as we all know, Othni Loban, otherwise known as Nickman, was the don for the One Order gang. And he was shot and killed by police officers in St. Andrew. After he was killed, a riot broke out in a Spanish Town. Police locked down, shot a fire from left to right. People have it in the yard because police out big numbers and they want some other men. But you have some people now who are defend the gun and I say the police them should never kill that man. Anyway, one video gone viral now and the people are saying there are some caption on me see I say this woman is Tickman's girlfriend. People, me not sure if I take my girlfriend listening, but you know how the media stay. Once a woman come out, come talk certain way about certain people are gonna say this woman and that man was in something, and she accentuate
the police, them, and she make the police them know say watch out, Spanish town is gonna be locked down. There's gonna be a chaos in a Spanish town. People, what over this? No normal, because the men them bad and the woman them bad. Some of the men and some of the women, because not everybody will live in a Spanish town involved in everything what go on. You see me, I say don't feel like I saw it go. Yes, I know everybody will live there involved in everything what's going on. But the people that were involved in this, no people, they have a lot to say, especially women.
Spanish Town, warm town, yeah. So when I'm seeing green, from left, I went blood clot, why I look up and I'm seeing green for days. One daddy badness, when I put him out, I go and talk. One daddy badness, pussy when I get it. All of the Babylon them, be this to a threat. Let this be a threat. I'm not gonna get it back. Spanish Town is going to be lock zone. I'm sorry, when I talk this with no water in my mouth. No water, no filter. Yeah. Spanish Town is going to be a chaos. And you know why? Daddy what? You know is daddy. He come like a regular person, bro. Just like a regular man. The man joke real and kind. He run joke with everybody. I love him. Baby them love him, man. And a dead brother. Dead.
People, when me I say now, you see all of them something come like a waste of time. Believe me, when a man or a woman are gonna take a phone, seen and sit down behind the phone or stand up behind the phone because I alone the way you're there, seen or maybe you're your friend them or your family them, so you can just talk on your phone and say anything what you want to say and post it because you're legal for post on the media. Seen, but when you post on the media, now go legal in the sight of the justice system because right this now she threatened police officers because them kill the Dan for Spanish Town. Them kill thick man, so she now decides to take up her phone, sit down or stand up, do a video saying something about the incident and tell them to take this as a threat because watch a Spanish Town I go lock down. Me see them things as nonsense because if you want get a message to somebody, to the police them, you can find the nearest police station and you can just take a look at time and walk up the step or just walk through the door and say, I win here, on a police, hear me a say man. We no kill thick man, so we are gonna lock down Spanish Town, we are gonna do this and we are gonna do that and take this as a threat because we are gonna get it. You can go right in front of the police them go say it. You know have to do it for the media. Because sometimes when you take up on the phone out of anger and say all different type of things, you know. Yes. And when police search for you and find you come down to north. We don't left on 100 and come down to north when police find because I go say why me never did mean it me just feel one way I feel like make one video I say something and and then police charge and telling us 100,000 or 50. Yo, why me I tell you say Jamaica I don't want to have a place. This a place is not easy. I tell you, look at that. Anybody can just take up their phone and make a video. I threaten police, I threaten Andrew Wallace, I threaten anybody they want to threaten. See? And when law enforcers go for them now, people, it's a different thing. People start ball all the water. If this man say nobody again, eh? Boy, oh boy, I say sometimes I really laugh. I want to see one for a man to go be saying, man, this is my data and one bag and Taranos hole. And when police hold him, him ball like a baby. All water around time mouth like I'm sick. So you may say, man, you don't have to make no video at all. You don't have something to say to the police system, find any police station or find the head office at town and go in there and judge here because I'm a big, brave and bad. Just judge no chair and sit down and say, listen me now, officer, I'm not kill the damn Spanish town and we're going to lock it down. We're going to lock down Spanish town and take this as a threat. You see me? But I don't know do it. I go back on the phone and talk about things and when police grab you now, I start ball. Anyway, people, we're going to press the like button for the video. Like up the video and if you're not subscribed yet, do it like right now. When we say people, like the video and if you're not subscribed yet, do it like
Like up your video, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up.
right. Let me tell you again, like the video and subscribe to my channel. What is on my nose? I'm out. Ready to
Daddy, no, not cool. Daddy will not take this for daddy. Daddy, no, not cool. Daddy will not take this for daddy. Daddy, no, not cool. Daddy will not take this for daddy.
Yesterday, the National Security Council received a briefing from the JCF regarding the situation in Spanish Town. We are satisfied that the police have made the necessary allocation of manpower and other resources to bring the situation in Spanish Town under control and to return calm to the town. Nevertheless, the intelligence briefing is that the gangs continue to pose a clear and present danger and a real threat to public order, citizen security, public services, and commerce in Spanish Town. For decades, the gangs have captured Spanish Town, almost all elements of life in Spanish Town. The government of Jamaica is paying close attention to this situation, not just from a security perspective, but from a developmental perspective. The government is investing several $1 billion into critical infrastructure in Spanish Town, starting with the investment in a new wing at the Spanish Town Hospital, over $2 billion investment, and the building of a new police divisional headquarters in Spanish Town, another $2 billion, in addition to planned works in roads and water. We will not allow our development plans to be derailed or hijacked by gangs. There is a sense, and we have seen it displayed publicly, that somehow the gangs are protectors of the community or are your friends. The gangs are not your protectors. They are not your friends. They are using the plan of the government, however, is not to target communities and harm communities in pursuit of the gangs. The strategy of the government is to separate the gangs and criminals from the community and law-abiding citizens. I take this opportunity to appeal to the law-abiding citizens of Spanish Town not to support the gangs, not to be enlisted in their activities. This is finally an opportunity for the liberation of Spanish Town and indeed other communities. The truth is that the gangs account for more than 70% of murders in Jamaica. We have been able to reduce murders in Jamaica by targeting the gangs, eroding and depleting their capabilities. So last year, we are able to say we reduced murders by 20%. We will continue to target the gangs, and we ask for the support of the citizens in these communities where the gangs have infested and captured the life of the community. If you help the police, if you cooperate with the government strategy in helping us to clear the space of this threat, more investments will find its way to your community, not just from the government, but from the private sector. Spanish Town has incredible opportunities. Spanish Town has an incredible history. It has great commerce and great potential for development, but it is all being suppressed by gangs and crime. Let us use this as an opportunity to once and for all rid the community of the gangs. The police have been instructed that in their activities, in targeting the gangs, innocent citizens, law-abiding citizens must be protected. And indeed, we have seen that there has been a significant improvement in police-community relations. We don't want to damage that. We want to enhance that, and improve that. The government strategy is to go after the gangs, and we will use all lawful tools in our toolkit. We will bring down the murder rate, and we will keep the people of Jamaica safe. You know, the truth is that we have allowed, as a country, gangs to control for far too long. And now it is time that we take charge of spaces like Spanish Town and take them back from the gangs.
People, there you have it from the Prime Minister and Your Holiness. But me can tell you this, and everybody know this from day one. As one done gone and next done ban. You hear that? But I feel like such when kill one done and police lock down the place, no more than now go rise. Dan now go stop rise people from one Dan to another. Because you see the Dan always have a second or always have somebody where I go be the next Dan. See? So that Dan is in process right now for the one other gang. And I can tell you, seeing the police them can kill them of course and do everything with them want to. But it hard for them stop them from doing them want to do because they have been doing things on top of things. You me I tell you. They can't stop them people no matter how you look on it. Seeing because watch you now. If a man goes a boom today and drive in him car with him guns him or kill somebody and police stop him, take away the gun and arrest him. Remember saying the mission still a carry out in a people. Somebody else in the gang when I get arrested, I go carry out the mission. So the same person when them did I go kill when police catch them, remember that person still gonna die. If not by them, somebody else out of the gang I go step to that person there. But anyway, people, the Spanish Town riot kinda cool, But the thing is, you see the woman on the screen, we are sending threat to the police officers them because Tickman is dead or because police Tickman. We get to understand, say, or should I say, allegations are that she was arrested in Clarendon. The police them here to go find her down at Clarendon and she is now in police custody. Any further details, I will definitely make you guys know. But for now, me here say the woman was arrested and is in police custody.
Hometown here. Come and see him. Green from left. I when blood clot wire drop them. Look up and see him. Green for days. One daddy badness. We not put him out again and talk. One daddy badness. Pussy when I get it. All of the Babylon them. Be this to a trick. Let this be a trick. We're not gonna get it back. Spanish Town is going to be locked zone. I'm sorry, I'm not talk this with no water in my mouth. No water, no filter. Yeah. Spanish Town is going to be a chaos. You know why? Daddy what? You know is daddy. Him come like a regular person, bro. Just like a regular man, the man drove there, Him run joke with everybody along to baby them love him, man. You're not dead, brother.
A voice Spanish Town if you can go there because Spanish Town gunman take over and police take over. Cause of what? Yes, all courts about now. And we are telling me, say, why? Because they kill one other top man. Patil, Leban, a.k.a. Tickman. One that the badness. And we are telling me, say, yes, last time about 10:30 a.m. You might get away in a axe your car. And on the main road, them hold him and brrrr. Six shot him face and hit to him stomach just like that. So don't go Spanish Town, else you're not going to trouble. Don't hold on there. So now the guy get killed. And then the grass of my girl up there, and the rest of them go do. Some of the police vehicle them and chat. Really? Boy, master, I'm not going to play now because this is a nice now. You make sure you perform, make sure you follow them all right. But yeah, avoid it because the last pass, the courthouse, meet the judge, or meet the maker, and see they were. See, them setting an example, the police, them not rap master, police commissioner, him not hit, pressure the police, them not say, any man decides them have to a gun, to a gangster, to a thug, on the maker, and now meet, or the judge. It's so sad to know that thick man gone like that now, one that the badness, but boy, they were saying goes, what goes around comes back around, and badness no pay. As some see said. Condolences to the Badness family. We want more bright light. But they bright light it again. As I said, we can't do nothing. And if we fall, the law is the law. Youth, when there's nobody say a star, forget about it. Come out of it. Go to church. Find something and do. Because you hear me. Then new police here. And the make them a say to straight to the cemetery. And bright light I go smile. Smile, smile, smile.
Ready to immigrate to Canada? Get a personal expert assessment of the best Canadian visa options for yourself and your...
Now, people, Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Central, Olivia Babs-Grange, has sought to assure the public that things will be back to normal Friday following the shutdown of businesses in Spanish Town due to the police killing of Otni Loban, otherwise called Tickman. Mr. Loban, the reputed leader of the One Order gang, was killed during a police operation in St. Andrew on Wednesday night.
We are back to the normal operation and functioning of this division. So I just want to say to the public and to the citizens of Spanish Town, we're moving forward. To the business community, please open up your business. We're back to normal. I've also indicated to the superintendent that I would want the police or the security forces to be professional in carrying out their duties. And I've had too many complaints about unprofessionalism. I don't really interfere in police matters. And the police have always been able to function. They come into a community, they're looking for a particular individual. Nobody prevents them from doing so. And as I said, in communities, all types reside.
People, here you have it from Olivia Babs-Grange. Now, may have a voice note to play phone of people. Get the voice note, I told you, may I tell you, say, the voice note is saying that this is the reason why Tickman or Daddy Badness or Otni Loban, whichever name you want to call him, is dead.
Come guys, you know, give me 5 thumbs up guys. 5. A 6 on over here guys. Me are beginning 6 thumbs up. Come.
Me not gonna repeat nothing with the voice note I say. Just listen.
When a Dan fall out of line, thinking he was untouchable. Not an attack from the MP. Go on like him bigger than I. Go on like him bigger than I. Do when feel like we do. Even kill innocent people. He meant to kill innocent people. Enough was enough. Enough was enough. The system can put a Dan in place. But when he fall out of line, he has to be dismissed. He has to be dismissed. He has to be dismissed. Now, Otni Loban, a.k.a. Tickman, or one of the brothers, was killed by a giant and a gang task force.
People wanna hear that? The system can put in any Dan, but when you fall out of line, you got to go. I have nothing more to say. Listen this, and this is for the people that burn or set courts store on fire after the killing of Otni Loban.
So for the people of Spanish Town that's going around burning down the infrastructures them because police analyze a criminal. When you realize that there's normal Jamaicans that work in courts, like all of these companies that you guys are burning out. When you realize that Jamaicans work in there, so because of Uno make a lot of Jamaicans unemployed right now. But Uno same one said that there's no job and there's no growth in our community. But that Uno same one destroy the job opportunities and the growth within one community for a criminal that passed away. He's wherever he is right now resting, you know. Uno same one of going to live in a ghost town community, that pop down mashed up community until whatever time. When you feel like say Andrew Onis them care, when you feel that the MPs them care, them live on the hills.
Them live in a big house on the hills. Who not go buy on a bed now? Who not go buy on a dresser on a whatnot on a microwave? Eh? When I forgot Portmore. When I forgot Kingston. So now destroy the infrastructure in a Funa community and mash up Funa community and destroy Funa community. Yeah, because of Funa community. I will not go suffer down at that. And every time I see it on the news and the news reporter asks, they say something good about the man, you could have beg him and get. That's the only thing I love him for, you could have beg him and get. Bro, in a Blambin Vice, go look at work John Crow. You go look at work John Crow. You mash up community, bro. You mash up on your own community. Yes, you feel a way, so you probably love him and police analyze him. That means you mash up on your own community and your own place. Eh? You destroy the future for the kids, them, You destroy the future growth of the community. And this is what I want to get. This is why when the family send them to go to school, no sure they go. The one them down there right now, I try to make sure they go to school. Because the phone look seem like on the slow on the dunce. Then I tell them, please don't deport the ones them, the good ones them are left and run through the border for a better life. At least them smart enough for run left some of them don't say junk they down there. I mean not attack all Jamaicans because we know so there's some good and smart people in that same community. Yeah? But differently from that, you have a bunch of done said in there as well. You don't lose, you don't mind. You don't feel like the coach are going to rebuild back that. You don't feel like there's no other company that will come and invest in our community and them see you behave like savage. Them see you move like vultures. You not destroy your own community for what? The man will not destroy the community for him arrest. Him arrest. You know, our kids them are going to live in a ghost town. A pop down community with burned down buildings and no infrastructures and no jobs and no opportunity and no growth. We're not going to suffer. We're not going to suffer. We're not going to suffer. We're not going to suffer more. And right now it feels nice too, We'll see next week and next month and next year. We're not going to feel the after effect. We're not going to feel the after effect because we're not going to suffer down at that. More people are going to move out. No one gonna want to move, come down there and even if you rent or buy a house down there. We not destroy the growth of the community. I want to not realize, I want to not see it because I want to dance. I see him come out and tell us that Jaden is scamming now. I want to cost me. I'm not scamming now. Me I lie to know. Yeah? But the person who I lie to with some knowledge, and that will cost. And the person who I lie to and scamming and that will say, no, sister, I'm not dance, bro. But disgusting. A peer done said seem like them down in Jamaica right now. I'm not say all of them because you know a whole heap of smart Jamaicans they down there. But for somehow no, God, you better find a school and go tomorrow. Find a daycare and go sit down in all if you're not 40 and 50. Just find somewhere where you can get some education because you lack height. No for no have a phone, we're smarter than you. When you have a phone, we're smarter than you, bro. Let's know some done said. Eh? And girl lay down with us somehow, A man lay down with us somehow, disgusting. When they not fight against the security force, we are create peace in the community. Because when you run through border and come to America and England, we are so peaceful and nice. If we not fight against the people, we are try to bring peace in our community. Because we don't love bad man, we don't love badness, we don't love criminality. So the hell not get peace. But we want to run like for the community. Yeah? Where uno are inside the violence, we run come to our next country. To live in a peaceful, when we could have lived in a full own country and community in a peaceful environment. When that's what I done said.
So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Channel if over here, guys. Me I begging you 3 more thumbs up. 3 more thumbs up, guys. Before I leave, guys. Three more thumbs up, guys. Come, let's go. Alright, guys. Since I'm not getting any, Have to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.